I have some information for you tonight that will probably rock you to your very core. Myths are going to be dispelled tonight. Bubbles are going to be burst tonight, all courtesy of this chap. And you may have recognized that face of his, face that only a mother could love, because we highlighted him around about a week or so ago after he furiously backpedaled on a video that he made, an antagonistic, sarcastic, low-wit video brandishing Ireland as being full of racists and far-right extremists. He got a lot of backlash to that, so he had to get in his canoe and get his little paddle out and start backpedaling. He backpedaled. He fell short of apologizing because, you know, it takes a big man to apologize when they've made a mistake. It takes a big man to apologize and swallow his pride, that it doesn't stick in his throat and make him choke. So he didn't apologize. He backpedaled furiously. Well, here he is again. This week, throwing more muck at Irish people and antagonizing, and it kicks off with the statement that Ireland is not a Catholic country. Well, I would say Ireland is pretty well known throughout the world as being known as a Catholic country, but not according to him. So he takes the opportunity to correct people's wrong think and have a few subtle digs at the girl called Sinead, who has the audacity to tell him to respect Ireland as being a Catholic country. And for those of you who maybe don't know who this is, and believe me, if that's the case, you're not really missing out on anything. Let me get up his name because he's not really well known to me either, thankfully. Umar Al-Qadri, who describes himself as, firstly, a peace builder. So he's a very humble man. He's a peace builder. He's the chair of the Irish Muslim Council. He's a theologian and an entrepreneur. He's all of the above and probably much, much more. I don't think he has enough space to describe himself adequately in his bio. And then he has 3 flags beside his name: the flag of Pakistan, the flag of the Netherlands, and the flag of Ireland. So he's gotten around, as Umar. He's gotten around over his lifetime, and here he is now in Ireland. So anyway, we are a Catholic country. Respect that. Let's hear what he has to say to Sinead, Irish Sinead, and the way he delivers his message to her. And you can let me know what you think of his attitude. Do you think he's a smarmy so-and-so? Do you think he's right? Do you think he's on the ball, or do you think he's way off the mark with his comments concerning Ireland? And yeah, we've got a little double bill here, so buckle up and get ready for the ride.
Writes, we are a Catholic. Sinead writes, we are a Catholic country. Respect that. Interesting.
Interesting. Is it?
Let's unpack this comment. Well, undoubtedly, Ireland has a strong Catholic heritage, and we respect that. But to say that Ireland is a Catholic country, as if others that are not Catholic do not belong in Ireland.
Not what's meant by that at all. This is an antagonist. He's a subtle little antagonist. That's not what was meant by this comment at all. Doesn't mean that if you're not a Catholic, you can't be in Ireland, or you won't be welcome in Ireland. You have to adopt the Catholic faith before you can be an Irelander. That's not what she's saying at all. Let's unpack this. Let's unpack this. Undoubtedly, Ireland is predominantly Catholic, but we, he talks about we. Who's he referring to, we? Who's we, Umar?
Is exclusion. And then Sinead decides to put the Ivory Coast flag up there instead of the Irish flag. Well, Sinead, if you're going to talk about national identity, Irish identity, at least you should know which way the colours go.
What an odious little toad this is. I have to say it. Something tells me when this guy went to school, when he was a little kid, I think he would have had his lunch taken from him most days. I think he would have had his dinner money taken from him. Doesn't strike me as the sort of person that has a lot of friends. A bit like myself, really. That's why I can say that. I never had friends, but no one ever nicked my dinner money. Unlike Umar. Just snide, scornful, disrespectful to the original poster.
That's Ireland. That's Ivory Coast. Green on the left for Ireland. Orange on the left for Ivory Coast. Two different countries in different continents with different cultures. Yes, they have the same color, but with different orders.
Oh, he's so easy. This guy should have been a teacher. This guy should have been a primary school teacher. Maybe he was a primary school teacher, but he's not anymore. Just a look. So it has to be said.
And finally, Sinead, respect is not about excluding others. Respect is about including everybody that calls Ireland home, whether they are Catholic, Protestant, Jewish, Muslim, atheist, whatever. Respect is about including everybody.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not what she was getting at all. This guy's a twister, an arch twister. And he comes across as someone that's trying to be a peacemaker, a peace broker. And if he wasn't so snide and conceited, it might just work. It might just work. But he takes too much pleasure in sticking the knife in and patronizing people. That's his downfall. Umar, listen to me carefully. That's your downfall. That's your downfall. Your condescending, conceited attitude. That's your downfall. I can see right through him. Can anyone else? Or maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Just having dealt with a lot of people like this in my life before, I can spot the signs a mile away. And having exhibited many of these unsavory traits myself at times in the past, I know. I know. So anyway, he's had a go at Sinead. Now he's going to have a go at someone else. Talking about faux pseudo-nationalists who don't even know the Irish national anthem, how they shouldn't be lecturing him on what children are taught in school. Let's hear what he has to say.
Today there was a debate on News Talk Radio. You know what the topic of the debate was? Should the Irish national anthem be taught in school? Seriously. Should the Irish national anthem be taught to children in Irish schools? This is shocking. You know, I, as someone who moved here 23 years ago and who is the chairperson of the Irish Muslim Peace and Integration Council, you know,
chairman of the Irish Muslim Peace and Integration Council. He needs to update that on his profile. He's just the chairman of the Irish Muslim Council. It's now the Irish Muslim Peace and Integration Council. And this video, again, listen to me carefully. Here's the evidence. This is going quite well. This is going quite well. He's saying, this is ridiculous. Of course there shouldn't be an issue teaching the Irish national anthem or having children sing it in Irish schools. Of course, this is madness. He should have stopped right here. But remember, he's too conceited. He likes to wind people up, so he takes it a step too far. You can see it for yourself.
You know what I did? I taught Irish Muslim children the Irish national anthem. And you know what?
Well done.
They sang it in Eden Croke Park in 2021. This is way before these patriots.
Here we go. This is where he shoots himself in the foot, or both feet. Starts having a swing at the Irish so-called patriots, the pseudo-nationalists.
So-called pseudo-nationalists started chanting slogans of Ireland for the Irish. This is way before. And you know, some of these lads, they don't even know the difference between the Ivory Coast's flag and the Irish flag.
Actually, it was one of your posters, and it wasn't a lad, Umar. Sinead's a girl's name. It wasn't a lad, but maybe there's other lads, you know, lads posting on your page, and they don't know the difference between the Ivory Coast and the Irish flag. Maybe it was just a slip of the finger rather than ignorance. Come on, man. Where's your humility?
This is how much they know about Ireland. Like, ask them, can they sing the Irish national anthem? You know, Muslim children? Irish Muslim children. This is how they sang it.
Then he goes on to show a video of Croke Park Eid celebrations. Croke Park, the Irish Muslim Children's Choir singing the Irish national anthem, and they did it. They did it very beautifully. Can't fault that. Took the time to learn it. They sang it with gusto. But why bring in about pseudo-Irish nationalists and not knowing your flag, and not even knowing the anthem, as if to say, well, I've chalked up more notches on the Irishness board than you have, so just sit there and be quiet. Anyway, it's just an observation. I don't know this guy personally, and I'm sure he doesn't know me, but I'm just commenting on what I see, and I'm calling it out as antagonism. Antagonism. Whether he's doing it for fun, maybe he just can't help himself, or maybe there's something more to it than that. I don't know, but this is what's being put out there. Ireland is not a Catholic country. You need to be more tolerant and inclusive. And if you can't sing the Irish national anthem in Irish, you're a pseudo-nationalist, and you certainly need to know which way around the green, white, and orange goes in the flag, or you're definitely lacking in the Irishness department. So anyway, just thought I would throw that out there this Friday evening for you people to digest, to ruminate, maybe to vomit, or pass it out the other end, or let it sit in your stomach like a lead weight. But either way, let me know what your thoughts are below. And of course, feel free to share this content wherever you feel like. Maybe you don't feel like it. In that case, don't. It's choice. Life's full of choices. But if you do want to get the word out there, cut and paste the link, drop it into your Facebook groups, your WhatsApp groups, your whatever groups, your email list, send it to someone, do it. Just send it out there to people. Let them know what's happening. And if you don't already subscribe to this channel, think about it. Think about it. It seems like a good idea. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. If you don't like the thought of it, well, then just leave or keep watching from afar. Either way, you're watching, and that's what counts. But for now, I'm Rick Munn. This is No Risk, No Reward Media. Over and out.